It may be a gift, but retrofitting the Qatari Boeing 747, gifted to President Trump, is going to cost hundreds of millions of dollars to transform it into Air Force One. The cost reveal coming from Air Force Secretary Troy Meink, who says he estimates the cost to retrofit the plane will be less than $400 million. Military experts say equipping the jetliner for the president involves a massive undertaking, including stripping the aircraft down and installing encrypted communication channels and enhanced security features like anti-missile defense systems. Democrats have argued they believe the cost is much higher than Meink's estimate, suggesting the cost could soar past $1 billion. But Meink insists the cost Democrats are talking about would have been taken on by the Air Force anyway.
I think there's been a number thrown around on the order of $1 billion, but a lot of those costs associated with that are costs that we'd have experienced anyway. We will experience them early. Buying additional platforms for training, for spares, things like that are actually the majority of that amount. So it wouldn't be anywhere near that, but we can talk in details about exactly what we're buying in a different form and what the cost drivers are, but it's nowhere near that much.
Democratic Representative Joe Courtney is one of those who believes the cost could soar into the billions. Here's what he said to Meink Thursday.
And I would just say, based on the experience of the 2018 planes, we know that the contract for retrofit was $3.9 billion. Again, some of that was purchase of the planes from Boeing, roughly about $800 million. But again, if you just do the math, it was about $3 billion for retrofit. There's been cost overruns. They had to strip those planes that were built for another purpose down to the studs. I mean, it's clear that this new third plane is going to cost well over $1 billion. I mean, it's just, you can't retrofit a plane that's built for another purpose for Air Force One and expect it to be a free plane. You've got to, install encrypted communication technology. You have to harden the defenses. You have to put countermeasures in there. Obviously, you need to have all it's a flying situation.
And here's Meink's response.
Unfortunately, some of the things you're talking about, what those costs are those are classified sensitive capabilities that we put on the platform. So we'd be happy to come down and talk to you about the specifics. But I restate that we believe the actual retrofit of that aircraft is actually significant. It's probably less than $400 million to retrofit that aircraft. We'd be happy to come talk to you about it.
President Trump is facing criticism for accepting the $400 million luxury jetliner, but he argues that it will save taxpayers money and he will donate it to a future presidential library after his term is over. Republicans and Democrats have raised ethical and security concerns over the jet, and now cost appears to be the latest point of contention. Trump contends refusing the gift would have been stupid and insists it's free.
They're giving us a free jet. I could say, no, don't give us, I want to pay you $1 billion or $400 million or whatever it is. Or I could say, thank you very much.
Trump has also expressed frustration with delays in refurbishing a pair of 747 planes to serve as Air Force One. They're not expected to be ready until the end of his term. For Straight Arrow News, I'm Lauren Keenan. If you want more on this story, download the Straight Arrow News app or visit us at san.com.